I don't know the reality of what's really going to happen. I don't want sparks on Janice. Let's see here. That's clear. That tastes terrible too. We've been through some therapy, some reconciliation. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are beginning this video with an apology. Yeah, I want to say I'm sorry. I have failed you. I have not done what I told you that I was going to do. Couldn't help it. I got a little scared. What am I talking about? Well, this little girl right here. This is Janice, the infamous 1969 Mercedes 280 SE that happens to be haunted. And yes, we have had Bibles on here. A good friend sent me an exorcism kit. That has been sitting on here as well, Jason. Thank you very much. But I started something and I got a little nervous about it and I haven't followed through. So in today's video, we're making things right. Holy crapola, look at this thing smoke. Yes. No. Why won't it run? Why? Take another bite. Not at the camera. Yeah, we got rain. But look, I've got a mystery button and a mystery switch. What do those do? What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
This is what I'm working with. It's not a lot.
I'm in the car.
For those of you who are new to the channel, this is what she looks like. This beautiful vehicle only cost me $500. Yes, the story is, back when I lived in Oklahoma City, I had some cars parked at a storage facility, and one or two of them were parked right next to this beautiful, beautiful car that has now become, well, a little bit of a shelf, okay? And I loved it so much, I put my card on this thing, and I didn't hear from anybody for a long, long time. I moved an hour and a half away, and I left my cars there at that facility for a while. So yes, I went back there, retrieved the cars, put another business card for another TV station where I worked on the windshield right there. And after a few months, I got a phone call. The guy said, hey, you put your card on my car. It is time for me to sell it. So he did. I mean, look at this. Look at all this stuff right here. This is all from the cabriolet, from the convertible. This is the engine for the S500 coupe, should it need one. This is a steam cleaner that I've been using on a lot of cars right now as we clean them out. And this right here is where I park the duck at night because it's literally been like 8 degrees at night. It's been so cold here. But the guy called and said that he decided to sell this. It was time to let it go. And the joke is, this belonged to his father-in-law. His father-in-law passed away, so it went to this guy's wife. Unfortunately, this guy's wife passed away, and he jokingly said, I don't want to die, so I'm going to sell this car. Look at this, thousands of dollars of parts in this thing. I have, and even the trunk is full of parts as well. I think I have everything I need except for a radiator. But anyway, back to the story. He said that he was going to sell the car for me. He said, well, what about $5,000? And he paused, and I was thinking $5,000. He said, no, $500. And I jumped on it. I said, well, I'll have the money to you right tomorrow. What do you need? He said, no, it's got to go through probate because it's still in his father-in-law's name. He said, I'll cover the cost of that. So I had to wait even longer. But yes, for $500, I got this beautiful, I mean, it is in immaculate condition. There are no cracks or anything on this car. It looks so good. Very low mileage. I can't even read the mileage, and I have forgotten. What is that, 56,000 miles, I want to say? Yeah. So we found out after about a couple of years of this thing sitting here, I rebuilt the fuel injection unit, which is right here, and finally got this thing started. Oh my God, it's going to run and drive. It's fantastic. So then I poured some antifreeze in there and started the car. Antifreeze came spitting out the back of the car. I had a cracked head, okay, which is around here somewhere. I don't even remember what I've done with that. Somewhere in this garage is the engine with a cracked cylinder wall. So anyway, it went on, it got pushed back, okay? I didn't know what to do. Then I found a donor vehicle, and the vehicle itself was in really bad condition, but it had a good engine and a good transmission. This is the engine. This is Janice's transmission. And the transmission that goes to this, don't kill me because of this garage. This is the transmission that came with the vehicle. Okay, I don't really remember the mileage on this. Maybe it's in the video, I don't remember. But I know Janice's transmission is super low mileage. So my thought process has become, we're going to put Janice's transmission on this engine, and we're going to put the engine finally after 5 years. How long has this thing been here? I don't even know. After thousands of days, we'll just call it that, we're going to put this in, and then we're going to see if it's going to start. My idea was actually to go ahead and replace a lot of these things, the rear main seal, all of that, all of this. Everything requires a special tool. So I can't do that because I don't have special tools, and I'm talking about like a Castle socket to do the Castle nut that's on the rear main seal or on the trans. I mean, everything requires a special seal. So, we're not going to do what I was hoping to do. I think what I want to do, I do want to replace a water pump. Okay. All of this one is probably fine. I don't know. Okay, so the plan is in this video, we're putting that, we're going to have a marriage. We're going to marry this to that, okay? Then we're going to relocate this into the car. So let's go ahead and get started because this is going to be a nice endeavor. This is going to be a lot of fun. So first things first, we're going to replace our engine mounts, and these have been soaking. I have been soaking them with PB Blaster. I have a left and a right engine mount. I have a new one to go on. So let's go ahead and get to work on this side and that side of the cradle. This is a 6 Allen, and hopefully they're going to cooperate. I hope. Maybe I should give them some love taps just to ensure compliance here. Okay, I think that's going to work. Here we go. First bolt in many, many, many months of just sitting here in my garage, taking up space. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Are you going to cooperate as well? Nope. Yes, you are. Okay, good. I wish I was way more organized. Oh, this horrible garage. I'm probably losing viewers as I do this. They're just so upset with the status of my working conditions. Oh, that was easy. All right. Thank you. Oh, come on now. I need my special tool. If you have not purchased one of these from O'Reilly's, you need to run do that right now. This is the most convenient swivel head I have ever seen because it's not so loose. Everything just kind of flops around, but yet it is still very maneuverable. This is the best, I think, $12 ever spent. Not by me. A friend got this for me. So let's see if we can get under here and give this a quick little twist-a-rooney. No, you're not going to work. Don't tell me you're stripped. Do not tell me that you are stripped out. How can you be stripped? You are. This bolt is stripped. No. Who stripped that? You've been in here since... Wow. So these have been replaced, or someone in the factory stripped the freaking bolt. That's why I hate these. What do I do? How am I going to get you out? We just started. We literally just started, and there's a big freaking problem. Come on. Come on. Oh. Holy crap. Okay. So the next size worked. Oh, that was scary. Ooh, you just had enough left. Whoa. All right, the old one's out, and I'll show you what the new ones look like. This is the old one. Okay. And let me get them in the same position. Here we go. That's the new one. See how much taller? That's a good 3 millimeters, maybe half an inch. I don't know. It's taller. It's better. This is rock hard. This is kind of rock hard too. So anyway, out with the old, boop, in with the new. We now have 2 engine mounts mounted to the car. So yes, everything's looking good over here. While I had the engine out, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw this thing in there and see if it works and all that kind of stuff. Then I started doing some thinking and it was like, uh-oh. Well, so there's a hose that goes here and here, and it was as hard as a rock and cracked and everything, and that's going to be hard to replace. So I went out and I got a whole bunch of hoses. So let's just spend a little bit of time replacing some of these hoses, okay? Like this guy right here. There's a little one right there. We have one to go in the front for the power steering fluid. So let's just do what we can quickly, easily, efficiently, and professionally, and see if we can make this engine look better, and we're going to make it a little more reliable. Okay, so let's do some hose work. First section of hose, I'm just going to start here and then just kind of go around to the back as we replace these funky looking hoses, okay? And I'm hoping, well, let's look at the wiring at another time. So this hose just simply runs from here up into here, which is attached to the fuel injection, the mechanical fuel injection. So I cut it the same size. We have brand new clamps. Back this off just a little bit. Scoot this up. Man, this is gonna look so good. I might even, I don't know, I keep talking myself into doing more and more on this engine. I'd love to give it like a detail and get a scrub brush after it, but then I keep telling myself, you're never gonna do that, Mike. So I don't know the reality of what's really gonna happen, but I will tell you we're getting new hoses. And I cut this off because the one from the car is going to attach just fine, okay? So we'll get this attached. There we go. Look at that, it looks good. So we go through here. Now I have this one to remove and this one to remove. These are actually screws, and this is not gonna be a lot of fun because they're just frozen. I mean, they really are. And I've had some PB Blaster on them. Ugh. I don't know how I'm gonna get these off. I really don't know. See, this is not working out very well. What about you? Are you gonna try? Nope. This is great. So I think I'm gonna have to come in with my cutting wheel. We'll just cut these things. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Eye protection. Not that I need these, because I have perfect vision. I do not have perfect vision, and yes, I do need these, but we're gonna serve some rotisserie. No, we're gonna do the Dremel tool and just see if we can cut these things without cutting into the important stuff. So let's just see what happens. You can sit over here, and I guess I gotta do you first. All right, here we go. We need more power. Thank you. There it is, that's one. I don't want sparks on Janice. No sparks, please. 2, 3. Aha! How am I going to get 4? We're going to have to go over here. Well, we got to get this off. Okay. Woo! I love that sound. Okay, where's my screwdrivers? I need my screwdriver. Or you'll work. Okay, so let's get you out of there. We'll get you out of there as well. I gotta start a junk pile. Here, the sack shall be our new junk pile. And hopefully, we're just gonna have to cut this too, I think. This is still kind of flexible, but while I'm doing this, We're just gonna be really smart about it. There you go. Woo! Come on off. All the way. All the way. Wow. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2. I got a zip tie thing right here I got to get rid of. There we go. I am so confident in this engine and this vehicle. Running and driving, I'm cutting things off. All right, one more time. Did you hear that? I like that sound. Okay. Now, you have to come off. Here it is. And you have to come off. Oh, good job. Good job, Mike. How am I going to get this back on? Just like this. Come on now. Yes, I need a cutter. I need a tube cutter. I have this, but it's the incorrect tool. I should have got one when I was at O'Reilly's, because that guy had a nice one. Ooh. Okay, that smells pretty good. Tastes terrible. Here we go. Goodness, taste the goodness. Dr. Pepper. So good. Look, we're making so much progress. Give these a quick cleaning. Decide how much hose. I almost like this one better. I do. So we're going to do this one. And you shall be that long. Okay, we'll get this cut up, we'll get this one cut up, and then we'll put it on, and I'll show you the result. I think this is a really good thing that I'm doing right now. I mean, other than bringing back this car. But as I move back through the engine, I'm noticing all these little pieces. This right here, I believe, is the water temperature sender. And this thing is cracked in the middle right here. And this is the incorrect screw. These things are barely holding on. So I think what I need to do is remove this because I don't throw anything away. I have this one from the original car, and it's got both of the screws, and see the little plastic in between the two to prevent them from touching. I think this is going to work. I mean, this is original to this car. So let's just see if I can get this off, and we'll exchange it. And I think it's going to do a world of good, because I don't think this was sending any information back to the car. And now that I've got this moved, this is a giant screw someone just attached. I don't even know what. I don't even think it's a Phillips. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Is it? No, it's like a Torx thing. That's bizarro. Okay, we'll get this off. We'll get it replaced. But yeah, this is. That's a mess. So we have brown and blue to the little screw. Remember that, brown and blue to the little screw. We got it removed. It was a Torx 20, I think. Now this one is coming out. And I'll show you what it looks like. It looks better than the original, but see where it's broken right there in between the two? That's nice. So we may have to order another one of these. So we'll add this to our list of parts for possible replacement. Out with the old, in with the new. We'll put you in. You're going in. It's looking good so far. Okay, so now I know there. This is the big one. There's the big one. Okay. Much better. Big screw coming out. Don't drop the big screw, Mike. Okay, now we'll replace this with the correct one. This car is going to be so happy. He's not going to know what to do, or she is not. She's going to know exactly what to do. And that is exactly what I tell her to do. Continuing with our progress, replaced. We have the new water temperature, well, new to this engine water temperature. And as I was going back here, hose by hose, this is a fuel hose that is so hard and so difficult to remove. It was just, this is a fire hazard, so I'm taking this off too. And we will replace it. It is flared. Ooh. Whoa. I think we got a clog. Is there any? What can get back there? Let's see. I need a, here, how about you? All right, well, I think we found one of our problems why we were not able to start the car. This is completely clogged. Oh, great. So what about, are you clogged too? This goes into the fuel filter. That is completely, I hope you can see. See that? Look in there. Completely clogged. No wonder. Wait a minute, I have a whole nother engine. Where is, I'll just replace this one. Let me find, oh, where would that be? Somewhere in my parts bin. Okay, let me see if I can find another hose like this. Then we'll just replace it. All right, well, this is why, this is the old one. And this is why they cut it apart and used a regular fuel line, because this is all, this is all one unit right here. And this is super hard. So stay there. I don't know. I mean, I could cut these off. Let's see here. That's clear. That tastes terrible too. Let's play this horn. It does get through just a little bit. I want to show you what's coming out of here. This, I don't know. Look at that. Is that, am I making money? Is this, I mean, this silver, it's silver looking. Alexa, what's the price of silver?
Silver is currently $117.60 per troy ounce as of 3:59 p.m. today.
$117.69. That's up. But look at that. It's shiny and there's more coming out of here. So let me put on my spectacles. We're going to continue. Basically, I'm pushing it this way with the zip tie, and I'm kind of grabbing my silver with this. And little by little, it's coming out. So is it part of the fuel? Here's another one. There's a big old chunk that just came out. See? Look. What is that? It's in. Wow. How bizarre. So it's here. It's before the fuel hits the engine. So I don't know what's under here. Did we get it all? Let's just see. We got it all. See? So that's a good thing. I just don't know. Ooh, that went right in my thumb. Ooh, we got a splinter. Ooh, doggy. Okay, we'll be back. Ow! Heater hose has been replaced. I didn't even think about this guy. And there's another one on the other side I'll have to get. I do have enough for here, and I think right here, and perhaps this guy right here. But these two little screws are not releasing, so we're bringing in the Dremel a little higher. There we go. Perfect. There's one. Oh, I gotta go. How am I gonna do this? How about right here? There it is. All right. Good job, Dremel. There's one. Ooh, you are stuck on there. Two. Now, are you going to turn for me? I think you are. Yep. And you are too. So, here's one. Ooh. Ooh. Let's cut a piece of hose and put it back together. I'm now back from O'Reilly's because I wanted to go ahead and replace even the larger heater hoses. So I think all of the hoses, every single one of them so far has been replaced. This is the old water pump. This is the new one. Look how nice that one is. Okay, I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. It feels a little weird. It's not super loose or anything, but I've already purchased another one. I'm outside the date where I can return it. Whoops, that's brilliant. Okay, so we're just gonna replace this anyway. The thermostat, I'm contemplating I should probably replace that. It lives right up here. I have to take this off. So I'll have to get a crush washer or two. I have been lubing everything for days, and so far everything is cooperating, okay? Except for this. Now let's see what's going on here. Come on. I know you want to. We're back with the old Tanya Harding 3000 here. I'm just giving it some love taps. I want to say this has been in here for a long time. Here it is. Look at that. Is that the gasket? Is there a gasket? There's no gasket. How is that even possible? Well, anyway, this is really a mess. So I'm glad I replaced it. Look how nice and clean this one is. Okay. Now, is there a Mercedes stamp on this? 20700 AK. I don't know. I don't believe this. I don't know. I really don't know. 115. It's a little rusty though. So anyway, we'll get this cleaned off. We'll reassemble this. Then I've got to take this off to get to my thermostat. Focus your attention right here. We have 3 of the 4 thermostat housing bolts removed. I got this removed. I just am so terrified of breaking a bolt. I don't want to do that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Okay, yep. Now, we don't want to go too fast. But once it starts moving, hope you can even see what's happening here. Sorry for the glasses, too. I need to get some real ones. Here it is. Okay, well, good. She's coming out. Thank you. We'll get this out. We'll take a look at what the thermostat looks like. It's probably going to be in perfectly good condition. I don't know. But the rest of the engine seems to be cooperating at every turn, and I hope I didn't just jinx myself. But she seems to be doing so well. Yeah, this was a tough one. Look at all that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's why you want to be so careful with these. And it is exactly as long as all the other ones. Good news. All right. Do you want to come off by yourself? Or yeah, you do. Okay. Well, well, well. There we go. Okay. We have ourselves a thermostat that's been in here for a minute or two. Oh my gosh. Come on She wants to. She wants to come up. How am I going to do this? And she rolls across the floor. Ooh, this is clean on the inside, though. Look at this. There you go. Look at that. Told you this car wants to come back to life. Even though she's going to have a different heart, she really does. She really does. Okay. I'll go retrieve the old thermostat. We'll clean this out. Put the new one in. I do have the new water pump attached. It's magnificent. I mean, it's just a work of art, okay? Once again, I'm back from Lowe's, so I have some new bolts because I don't trust. These were I was so lucky to get those out. So we have new bolts, new washers for the housing. The housing looks really bad, so I bought a little Dremel brush. We're gonna spend a little time just kind of cleaning this stuff up, make it look better. We'll put this back on, and then I'm moving on to something else. So yeah, I think this is gonna be well worth the, how much was this? $5 or something? I don't remember. Look at that, look at the smoke. Yep, oh my gosh. Thermostat and the housing, haha, looks so much better. Yeah, it looks great. So now when the hose is attached, we're not gonna leak anymore, get that white cloudy stuff, it's out of there. It's history, which is good. Next up, we gotta remove, remember when I tried to get the engine out and the bolt holding the engine mount, it wouldn't let loose from the car, so I just cut the crap out of it. Yeah, that, I gotta replace that. So let me get those 4 bolts out. We'll put the new arm, which is just right here. We'll get that attached and we'll be another step closer. As you can hopefully see, we have the new to this motor. Yeah, engine brace right here. So we're good there. I've lubricated all the little parts that I need to that are kind of under here. I think the only thing that's left is to actually attach to the transmission because once again, I don't have all these special tools. And from what I understand, like the rear main seal is a rope seal and you got to take the whole thing off and I can't do it. I think it's going to be fine. If not, then, we'll do it later. Like I say with everything else on this car. But we're going to make that transmission to this engine. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. I have 6 bolts to go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it will attach to the torque converter and then everything's going to be great. I just got to find the torque converter bolts somewhere in this mess that I call home for the past couple of days with my heater right there and all of these parts right here as well. Yeah, once I get the car running, I can throw out half of this crap. I mean, it's just going to be so, well, I'm going to keep some of the good stuff, but yeah, we'll get rid of this whole thing. And then I'm going to move the entire monkey wrench mic operation into this back garage. We'll do some painting, hopefully, and make it look pretty. But first, we got to get you installed. We've been through some therapy, some reconciliation. We have reunited as one. Okay, so we now have the transmission that is original to the car with the motor that came from the crappy car, but it's a good motor. So, and I took off the torque converter. It's called something completely different back in 1969. But I took it out and the seal is still super pliable, so someone changed that at some point. I mean, maybe I did and I just forgot. I don't know. So yay for me if I did. What I'm doing now is I'm kind of getting everything lined up. And the first thing you want to do is get the bolts attached from the flywheel to the torque converter. And so I've temporarily kind of put this here. This is kind of where it's supposed to be. I can still kind of turn the flywheel a little bit and we'll get these things attached. We're going to kind of go underneath real quick. This is the access point to get those bolts. There's 2 of them, 2 of them, and 2 of them. So we're going to get those things attached. We'll use some blue thread locker, and then I think we'll put this on. We'll put our starter in, or maybe we won't because my chain is in the way. That's okay. We'll put the starter on later. But after that, she's ready to go. So it'll be a scary situation, but I think we'll be ready to put this back in the car for the first time in over a year. Who knows? The time has come. Yes, we are now going to put this several 100-pound motor and transmission into my pristine Mercedes. Okay, the outside at least is pristine. I'm loving the outside. How many times have I bragged about the outside? This is the inside. Okay, I've cleaned it up a little bit. I do have some more work to do right through here, but once the engine is in, you know, this can come out and I can clean all of this. I just feel like I have to make a big step so I can start with the little steps. Okay, and the big step is this right here. So I have taken the car off of the stands, all right, the little rollers, and I protected what I can up front. I got a big moving blanket right here. I've taken off the little lens covers, so those are going to be fine. I'm going to replace those light bulbs anyway. They're probably original to the car. I've got my engine stand right here, my tripod right here to record everything. I got the heat on, and hopefully it's going to go well. We're gonna say a little prayer, yeah, and then we're going to get everything done. Okay, so we have this is the transmission jack right here. The idea is to lift it over this hump right here, and then put the transmission on the stand, and then, because this is going to roll backwards, and that's going to kind of help me position everything. If it's too tall, I can always kind of roll it out of the way, but it's there just in case I need it. I don't have a second person here to do that. So I hope this goes as planned. We shall see. We have the bolts right here ready to go into the engine mounts, which are placed right there, and I'm terrified. I'm really scared about this. It came out. I didn't damage anything in the old junker car, and I hope the old engine hoist has at least, you know, one more good oomph for me, and then we'll get it in the car. So enjoy the music, enjoy the sights, and hopefully not the sounds of crushing metal. But we're going to do it. We're going to be positive. We're going to put our big boy pants on. We're going to get her done. Alexa, what time is it?
The current time is 1:07 p.m.
2 hours. Yeah. Oh, Alexa, pause music. Not everybody wants to listen to my Robin Thicke live radio on Pandora. Anyway, we did it. We somehow, with one person, we have accomplished the impossible. No, it's not impossible. It's just so much work. And yes, this is so close to the firewall right here. I had to get I had a 2x4, and that was kind of helping me push the back part down. That was too thick, so I got a little 1x2 piece of plywood, and that kind of helped it. And then I went to a screwdriver, and then I kind of lowered it all into place. Then I spent an hour working on one bolt for the motor mount. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But we have released the tension, and we've taken a huge step in the completion of this project and the completion of this video right here. So yes, this has been, oh my gosh, what a journey in just getting the engine back in, okay? So I think for the next video, we're going to, we'll assemble everything. We will put the transmission support back in. I've got my transmission jack just kind of holding that right now. And we will connect all of these wonderful hoses that are just kind of hanging on barely, and maybe we'll see what happens. Okay, I do have the alternator to put on. I have the air conditioning compressor to put on, so that'll be in another video, everybody. But yes, there's your video for Janice. For everybody who has been asking about a video for Janice, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So she's back into the rotation. I am so happy. I'll show you some more of my work right here. Yeah, it looks, there's a lot going on. There is really a lot going on in the engine compartment here. And I know most people go ahead and they remove the intake, okay, because it helps balance the engine and you can reach in through here. I didn't want to do that, so I didn't, which is yay for me. But look at all this work we have to do. Yeah, alternator, compressor. I got new belts for this as well right here. And I think it's well, like I always say, it's going to be great. It's really going to be great. Have we damaged this? I don't think so. I really don't think so. You want to see? Let's just kind of see. No, it's fine. We didn't do anything to it. Just a little dent right here. All of this was already beat up. So we got this thing back in the car, no damage. Fender good, headlight good. I didn't even break the light bulbs. Look, on either side. Yes, okay. Woo! For all those who doubted me, you had every right. Because you'll notice I did make one problem. I have a situation and I had to lower the whole thing. Rookie mistake right here. I had this on this side. So when I tilted it, I couldn't rotate this. I did the same mistake when I changed the engine and the transmission in the midget. I should have remembered. I didn't, okay? So yes, you always want this on the outside because as you angle this down, if it's back here, it's gonna hit the support right there. So we did have to lower it, which was scary, this whole thing. And it was precariously perched, a couple of good words right there, in an awkward angle for a long, long time as I tried to raise the back. See, I've got the back wheels up some more to give me more of an angle to get this thing in. But now I can remove the crane, the chains. I can take the jack out of the back. I can put the front back on the wheel so I can kind of roll this around and give me some more room as I get under here and reattach everything. But yes, we did it. We did it, everybody. So thank you for watching this video. I don't even know how long it's going to be, but it's been a lot of fun. Actually, it has been fun and terrifying at the same time. So we're back with another video on Janice as we put all of this together. And then should we try to turn the key? Or do we do some cleaning first? I don't know. Let me know what you want to see. All right. Should we go step by step or should I just make big steps? I don't know. Leave a comment below, everybody. All right. Thanks for watching. We're back with another video. And I think the curse is going to be broken. Yes. The curse of Janice and all of the owners. I'm still here, folks. I'm still alive and I'm loving every minute. Okay. Have a good day. Bye-bye.